What's happening, fam? L.A.R. movement still moving. Book is entitled Lessons from a Non-Custodial Father at Amazon, Kindle, and Create Space. Link will be in the description box below as usual. Go get it. PayPal link there also. They asked me to put it up, so I put it up. Thanks everybody for supporting. This video is entitled Picking Fights and Playing Victim, or to play victim. We have a thing where people antagonize people in society for some odd reason, thinking that picking fights is a good idea. Talking crazy to people is a good idea. Making snide remarks around strangers, hoping to trigger them, is a good idea. And the reason I say that is because, if it's a good idea, you know what goes with it. You know what happens when you pick fights with people or try to pick fights with people is you might get what you're asking for. I was at the movies yesterday. I went to see Hobbs and Shaw. If they wouldn't have put the Fast and Furious moniker on it, my expectations would have probably been lower and it'd have been cooler. But I think Fast and the Furious put the expectation too high and it didn't live up to that. Now, so there's in the previews, one of the previews had a black movie. Wasn't, interesting, but the white guy next to me, we're not going to go see that. Bro, come to find out the dude's basically deaf, so his wife got to tell him all kinds of stuff during the movie. And I'm thinking to myself, you can't even hear at the movies, and you barking about that? So the reason I talk about this is because having conversations with people, people say you take kindness for weakness. And we're in a society where when you're nice to people, they look at you like you're a sucker. And because they look at you like you're a sucker, there's a certain smile in their eyes and a smile in their face. Kind of like when you tell a child not to do something and they learn that they can be disobedient, they give you that little, devilish grin, and then you spank them. There are a lot of adults like that who do stuff. What you gonna do? Okay. you might not want to go down that road. And then all of a sudden it's like, wait, you gonna do something? Wait. Somebody help me. 911. Call the National Guard or somebody, please. Like, I didn't think this was gonna go down. In Houston, ironically, they had a shootout on the freeway. Some people who was in the shootout ironically got caught with like 10 bags of marijuana. Now, stupid part is, you're on the freeway, you get in an accident, it turns into a shootout with an AK. You flee the scene because you kill a couple of people, but you was trafficking drugs. You should have just kept driving. Got the insurance. Played it off like that because it wasn't black, so nobody would have searched the car. It'd just been an accident, but whatever. But shot up the place, right? But you picking fights. And I think about this because all these road rage incidents where people have road rage, and I think about it because what happened is when the people started shooting back at the people with the AK, they ran. So you picked a fight, you shot and killed a couple of people, but when people started shooting back at you, shit get real. You let an AK-47 go and ran when somebody shot at you with a handgun. After you shot two people with an AK-47. Picking fights to play victim. Some people know about this when you're dealing with people and they feel like vengeance is theirs and they want to make you pay for something. It could be real or fake nowadays, and they made up their mind, you gonna pay. You gonna pay. I'm gonna make you suffer. So if vengeance is yours, you better make sure you are getting revenge for something. Because if you made something up in your mind, that's not vengeance, that's an attack. So basically, you let your mind talk you into an attack, and you framed it as vengeance, and then when somebody's getting revenge on you for your actions, now you a victim. What do I mean by this? Brother Nick Taylor put up a thing earlier today of a young lady at a nightclub, running up on a bouncer. And he said, look, I ain't the one. I'll knock you out. She kept running up on the guy. She tried to hit the guy. He slapped the taste out of her mouth. She ran up again, slapped her again. She ran up again, slapped her again. And everybody, hey, that's messed up. No, actually it's not. He warned that girl, don't run up on him like that. She asked for a fight. She got a fight. All them girlfriends that was clapping in the back, and what you gonna do? You see when she got slapped, he gonna slap us. I can't believe that. I thought, I'm a woman. I thought I could just walk up on you and talk crazy and try to hit you, and you're not supposed to do nothing. I saw the little clip of the Asian lady, I don't know if that's World Star, following the dude. You shall apologize. You gotta apologize. You. He said, leave me alone, lady. Walking for minutes, and she just, Now, if he'd have knocked that girl out on camera, that's a fight she picked. Taurine put up a video of a guy on a train, on a subway train, and the guy was in the train. Another guy spit on him, like he was on a platform. He spit on the guy while the guy was on the train. So the guy's arm was in the door. He spit on the guy whose arm was in the door. So the guy opened the door because he spit on him. He got spit on by this dude on the platform. And then when he could pry the door open, see, the dude was talking mad. He was hard when he thought the door was gonna close. When it opened, my brother, hold up, it ain't got to be like that. The guy that got spit on was black. The guy that spit on him, I think, was either white or Hispanic. So my brother, hold up now, let's talk about this. Let's be rational now. He got his ass whooped. Now, you want to play it? You want to pick fights. Now you the victim. Now, when he's sleeping, hearing Bernie and her, Rubber Ducky, you're the one. That's your fault because you went out there picking fights. A lot of times, you get in relationships with people, and let me cheat on this person. Let me destroy some of their stuff. Okay, keep it up. And then what happens? You destroy the relationship because they like, I'm done with you. You wanted beef, you wanted drama, you wanted to break up, you got it. So you pick the fight, and now you playing the victim because now you want to go out in public. They did so many bad things to me. Look what they did. They threw hot grits on my neck. I got grit balls on my neck. I tried to move and I got hit. They did. Now you the victim. Oh, they hit me with a 2-piece and a Shoryuken, and I'm never gonna be with somebody like that. And then they get with somebody else, and what do? Pick the same fights. They got them grits and Shoryuken. And now you perpetually the victim. But as you get older, when you have all these victim stories, here's where it doesn't add up. When you keep picking fights and you keep playing the victim, and you got a lot of victim stories, people are going to expect you to not do certain things that put you in a position for somebody to have to do something to you or check you or put hands on you. But if you keep putting yourself in that position, people gonna realize, oh no, you're not a victim. You an instigator and an antagonizer. So you've never been a victim. You've been picking fights, but you just can't fight. I get it now. You're on your own. Deuces. Now I'm done with this one. Like, share, subscribe. Catch you on the next one. Peace.